a woman of substance or a man of substance is an individual who is actually working towards something with an aim in mind and is on the way to achieving it. It's very important for women to take a leading role because women are the ones who first of all bring up the children and inculcate in the child a way of looking at life. And I don't think you'd have the kind of violence we do today's world if the mothers had been thinking, educated, alert, aware, and had been able to bring up their children to look at life in a particular way. I think half the problems we are facing today is because young people are lost. They don't know what's what. The world is changing so fast that it is, if the woman is there, thinking person, she doesn't have to be working, but if she's a thinking woman who is herself aware of the world and what is going on and how the children should behave, it can make a huge difference in the way we live our lives. I don't think it's a matter of competing with men, which means wanting to be better. I think young women today feel they want to be their own person. I will do my own thing. I will live my own life. I will not be dependent on anyone. This is what I want to do in my life and this is what I will do. And girls or boys, young women, young men, they want their own life. They want to have their own profession, to be financially independent, and then come together on an equal basis. This complex that women used to have when I was growing up is no longer there, and I'm very happy to see. I'm so happy to see, since my college days, it's been a long time, I've seen a revival of the handicraft. See, one is, you look at a painting and what you feel. One is, you are the creator of the painting. So, what is more important? I think if you are given a chance and you can create something, it gives you huge satisfaction and it is an inspiration to people around you. Art, it does inspire you because it enriches you internally. It awakens feelings in you that you don't normally have even time to experience when you're living a normal life. But great art makes you look within yourself and it makes you a better human being. I don't think there's a pressure to be perfect. Pressure from whom? I don't see any pressure. The pressure comes from within you, not from outside. You can't generalize about India, you know. North, south, east, west, urban, rural, it's all different. But if you look at the urban trend, which now because of television and media, everybody is beginning to follow politicians or heads of companies or great artists or great dancers and what they're doing, then it is inspiring for other people. You don't ask me a very personal question. I think I always had decided that I was going to do something in my life. From the time I was very small, partly because of my parents, but very much because of my older sister who was very strong. And I said, I'm going to do something in my life. I didn't know at that time what it was going to be, but I was always drawn towards the image, and the cinema was my great passion later in life when I decided I was going to make films. I said, I've got to do things my way. I was not bothered about what society was saying. I think I was never afraid of what people might say about me, so I didn't care at all. I found my path and I was going to follow it. And partly because my parents were very supportive, and I have an older sister who pushed me on, saying, you've got to be somebody in life. And she herself is an incredible woman. So it was within the family. I was able to follow my own path. And I decided very young that if I get married, I will not change my name and I will be financially independent. So these two things are stuck to in life, and not having to change your name also gives you a great sense of being yourself. I think what Studio Dinkster and CV Art Asia is doing is very wonderful, very laudable, and very inspiring. And I wish you the best. And please continue doing this.